Alright, we are back here for round two. It's a pretty good opening hand.
It's a little 4-drop heavy, but I think we can afford to keep it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Let's get this F6 going. Switcheroo. Just need to draw a divination.
That makes me feel a little more confident about the unsummon, because we can afford to unsummon more freely now. Although, if what we're facing down is a silver-foot lion, I won't panic. Alright, making our land drops is good.
Come on, divination off the top. Or Essence Scanner. Ooh, Metaglory is pretty good.
Here, I think we can afford to unsummon.
Before combat? Alright.
I mean, it doesn't... Well, yeah, I mean, if we're unsummoning that guy, yeah.
Oh, I guess the Silver Lion probably made sense. Good. A 1-mana 1/1. Nothing suspicious at all.
He's an actual flying man, though. People compare Delver to flying man. I'm like, Delver only flies if he flips. He's a Merfolk with Pearl Trident with poor creature type if he is Delver of Secrets.
Alright, so he's not playing the knight this turn. And I guess if I hadn't summoned the lion, we'd be at 17 instead of 16.
That's possibly true. I mean, you could just be thinking we might have the Essence Scatter, but...
Ooh.
Well... I think here we probably play the Entrancer, right?
Yeah, next time we can Archaeomancer unsummon it, if we want. And we can't attack.
I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of cards that I forget don't naturally have Flash because of Aether Vial. Like, I'm so used to cards getting Aether Vialed in, I'm like, oh, that card has Flash, but it doesn't.
Get to get hit for 3. Jump checking us.
Mm-hmm.
We pass, sir.
So yeah, I think Archaeomancer Unsummon is probably the way to go. I mean, yeah, Archaeomancer Unsummon.
I can also sleep, but that's probably too early for it.
I mean, we don't even necessarily have to unsummon. I mean, we want him to know about the unsummon, but we could easily just Vidalcan and Transfer if we need.
Yeah. You need to calm your chewing down for this video.
I apologize. I'm hungry. I think if we are going to blow the unsummon, we blow it now. Because we want him to replay this Era Avenger if possible, so that we can steal it.
I'm fine with unsummoning the Avenger.
Let's just make blocks. Okay.
Guess he's gonna get an Archaeomancer.
Alright, I can't imagine that he does not play the 2-1.
Still don't play the 2/1.
Nope, he just refuses to play it ever.
Alright, good.
Alright, making land drops, sweet.
No, not that card. Cancel. Cancel. Not that one. Whew. You don't want to trade the Entrancer.
We even get a mill this turn. It's great.
I guess I also swing in with the Phantasm.
Great.
He's certainly not going to be blocking. I guess here he just swings with the healer of the Pride.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, we can attack our Sarah Avenger then.
I'm not sure if I was going to block anyway, but no, I'm definitely not going to be able to block.
I mean, it's fine. We can buy a lot of turns. We have a sleep, and Divination should hopefully draw some gas and all kinds of things.
Yeah. This deck isn't going as well as I thought it would.
It's fine. Don't be a hater. Just don't forget to entrance mill.
I know, I'm always afraid I'm going to click through it too. Oh, Crusader of Odric.
And the sooner we can turn our Jesus Phantasm into a real boy. Alright, Divination, let's see what we got.
I feel like that's been our every divination so far.
It's fine. I don't think you need to blow the sleep yet.
No?
You can obviously attack with our Vigilancy dude, though, but...
I mean, we're going to go to, what, 3?
I guess blow the sleep then. I mean, that means we can't mill with the Entrancer, though. Like, the faster we can mill with the Entrancer, the faster our Jace's Phantasm is live.
Are you fine with going to 3?
I think I am. Oh no, Searing Spear's a card in this format, huh? I guess you're right. Blow the sleep.
I really don't want to do it either, but... Are there any hasty dudes in this format?
Yeah, there's a 3-1 that has to attack every turn available. Don't attack with the Entrancer.
No?
Nope. I'd hate for us just to be dead for no reason. Well.
Look at my hand, sir. Look at my hand.
Jace off the top. Jace off the top. Jace is about to get bottomed.
It's sad when we both know what's going to happen. Oh.
Alright, it's fine. I mean, we're losing a trading post, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. We might as well play the island. We don't gain anything by not showing it to him. He knows he's there. We can have a sweet divination turn where we draw brilliant spells.
I guess I still swing with the Phantasm.
Yeah, it probably doesn't hurt. I mean, it doesn't gain us that much. But
This 1-mana 1/1's doing work. I think he's taking out a whole trigger of Healer of the Pride.
If we were a little more committed, he could be a 1-mana 5/5.
You could only find a Jace.
Log Flunkies too, so we just know every card in your hand now too? That's cool.
We're so dead.
We're fine.
How are we fine? Are you looking at the same board I am?
We're just gonna draw Jace. It's cool.
It's not gonna do anything.
We opened him for a reason. He's gonna mill him 10. All we have to do is survive the backswing with him, and then we mill him 10 again and win. Cake.
Do I chomp with the Augur?
Yeah, probably. That's gotta be right.
Yeah, I assume it is. Well, Augur's not doing anything else.
Alright, please please play. Oh God, why does he not play that? Oh no, he played the knight.
Yeah, the
All right,
knight's
so we
out.
don't know every card. We don't know every card. All right, divination or Jace. These are both live cards. Not really a live card.
God.
Play land, pass it up. Let's go.
Are we just like dead? He's
Wait.
with everyone? No. I guess we're throwing off Phantasm in the way this time.
I don't know. How much is the Sarah Avenger doing?
Sarah Avenger's getting tapped every turn. That's what he's doing.
I guess that's true.
Did he just not tap it? Is that what happened? Oh no, it was last. Okay.
No, you know what? Don't block.
No? Go to 2?
Yeah, we gotta rewind. We're not gonna die to a burn spell.
Not what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I mean, just snap rewind it, I guess. You cheeky son of a gun. Alright, don't forget to mill him. That's all I ask.
Hey, that's the thing. I think it was the red.
Jeez.
Woo!
Well, that's a live card.
That was a draw.
And he only has 7 cards in his live graveyard? Man, is that inconvenient.
I know. It was so close. Just draw land.
Don't forget to mill.
I got it, I got it.
Jace off the top. Probably still dead, but Jace off the top.
Come on, it's not a Jace.
Or not. Or we could just draw 10 of 17 islands. It's cool. Alright, just pass. Maybe we'll make bad attacks and we can... Oh yeah, I guess you gotta swing there. But we can surprise block with a 5/5.
I mean, I could have put him to 6.
It's true.
We almost got there on damage.
That's fine. Whatever. Let's just hope he misses the onboard. We're dead.
Please just attack with one guy.
Be
Please,
so convinced that Exalted is the way.
please. One guy, one guy. That's more than one guy.
Damn. Figured it out.
Divine favor, huh?
Dude, people go deep in this draft format, man. I don't think we're playing any cards that are that bad.
No, we just have a bad deck in general.
We have a sweet deck, which, let's be fair, that's the only thing that actually matters.
This isn't going well.
It's fine. I'm willing to futz around with the Jace's Phantasm if you want.
What?
I don't know if we necessarily need the Jace's Phantasm. I mean, not the Kraken Hatchling. What am I saying?
I mean, I think we need the hatchling more in this matchup than we did in the other one.
Yeah, that's true. Just submit it as is. We get to be on the play this time. That'll help us out, I think.
A little Hydra Surge?
I don't know. I don't think we have enough support to make use of a Hydra Surge.
Yeah, okay. Play first.
Stab key.
Ah, look at that curve. How many things are we gonna bottom?
Our odds right now are only okay. There's a 7 for 32.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think we bought him the trading post every time.
Very large percentage of the time, yes. Hey, we get to divination next turn. Then we get to Archaeomancer and divination again. So there's value. How many times can we divination?
We may have drawn 2 islands every time we've divination.
Wait, possibly. I mean, to be fair, island is the best type of land, so... Oh, we're no longer getting in for beats against that Guardian of Akrasa.
I can unsummon him.
It's true. Don't think it's worth it, though. Archaeomancer.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
You don't want to save it for something better? We can just divination from our hand.
Danny, what's better than a divination?
A divination? This one right here.
Oh, I guess. Alright, fine. Play it. We will then have an unsummon open, I guess. We have 2 sleeps. This game is not going to end if we have anything to say about it.
We have 3 sleeps, sir.
True. 3 sleeps and an unsummon. All the turns. Oh, I would unsummon that. Taking back a whole turn? That seems good.
Yeah.
And we made the right call. Chase M13, bam.
I couldn't click fast enough. Wait, how many cards are in his deck? 41, 42, 43, 44,
45?
45, 46. I guess he figured we were on the mill plan, and he was like, alright, that's a planet cleansing.
Well then, that's a card.
That stops Jace.
I can speak from personal experience that stops Jace. However, in this game, he does not have many outs.
No. Next time we get to Tenem sleep. Tenem sleep.
Archaeomancer unsummon sleep.
Ooh.
Well,
jeez.
That is certainly a card to show us.
It's got a pretty good deck over there.
I would actually just Archaeomancer unsummon. Mill 10, and then you have sleep Mill 10, sleep Mill 10.
Imaging Goblin. I was on summon now. It doesn't matter when I do it.
But you can get them with all those fancy Exalted triggers on this deck.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
I almost wanted to sit there and try to ultimate Jace.
You're just getting greedy now.
We could both draw 20 cards and have that be how he loses the game.
I'm just gonna zero him. That's not good.
Oh yeah, no. Fire the Jace laser.
Mind Clash. Sleep you, sir. You guys are tired. I will even show him the Kraken hatchling.
Well, how will he ever deal with the Kraken hatchling? Oh, and you were getting in there for 2? The insolence.
I think this game is going more how we wanted our games to go.
I'm pretty sure this game is exactly how I planned it to go.
Jeez.
He has a sweet one.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would show us that.
Yeah, his deck's pretty good. I wonder what he lost to round 1.
I'm not sure.
Draw a card, sir.
Now that would have been a spicy switcheroo.
I can't wait to switcheroo this guy.
M13. Let's not be in the O2 bracket.
I don't want to get a buy. That'd be bad.
Yeah, I'm inclined to keep this hand.
Good. I love this card.
The deck has like 10 instants and sorceries. The fact that we whiff is just ridiculous.
The fact that we whip is pretty much... It's pretty scientific. Wow, he went 6.
Alright, Island Jace's Phantasm. Bam.
Woo!
We can even safely play that Aggro Bolus on 2 because we have Unsummon. How will we ever deal?
I'll trade.
Yeah, that's probably a trade I'm willing to make.
No, he didn't want it. Ooh, we got choices. Pretty sure it's switcheroo.
Ooh, that is kind of an awkward one. The thing is, we don't have like guaranteed land drops, and when they know the switcheroo is coming, it makes it a little harder to use effectively.
Alright guys, sorry something happened to the end of our replay for round 2. So we're just going back over the replay of it and finishing out the round. We ended on the Augur that hit both Divination and Switcheroo. And I believe we end up taking the Switcheroo because...
We do, as much as I was sort of complaining about the fact that we're telegraphing that we have a switcheroo, and as much as I love divinationing, it was most likely the correct play.
Alright. So we take the switcheroo. He ends up playing his land. And he kind of fakes us out here. I'm not really sure what he... I believe he doesn't play anything here. Yeah, he's just tapping lands and then passes the turn. So after seeing that, we just decided to go with aggro plan, and actually not drawing a land helped us too. So we dropped a Water Courser here, and send the turn back.
I mean, also part of our thought process was the fact that we have the Unsummon and the Essence Scatter, so anything that might slip in, we could easily Unsummon Essence Scatter. It's not a big deal. Another thing to note is, to be fair, our opponent was on a mulligan to 6 this game, so he clearly is having some sort of mana issue, I believe.
Yeah. He does the same thing again this turn. I'm still not sure, like, what he could be... Like, I don't know what could be his 4-card hand with these and not be able to do anything. So we come back to our turn. Maybe, eventually. Yep, there we go. And we don't draw another land, so...
And I almost convinced Dan here to play the Kraken Hatchling, and then he's like, no, Dave, you're an idiot. Just attack for 1 more with the Water Courser. And he is indeed absolutely correct.
Yes, we send it, we get in for 1 extra damage with the Water Courser just so we can hold up the Essence Scatter. Because I assume he has to have one of his big bombs, which both required...
We had seen a Sublime Archangel and a Captain to watch last game, so...
They all require double way, so I assume that's got to be some of the card that's stuck in his hand. So we pump the Courser once, getting some damage. He untaps, he plays another Mountain. So I'm still sitting here believing it has to be the colors that are messing with him. Here he plays the Mind Claw Shaman, which we immediately Essence Scatter. We would want him to switch and reroll summon or something like that. So that turned out good for us. And I'm not sure about this attack. This attack seemed questionable from him.
He definitely has made some very poor decisions in terms of racing.
We are definitely
at a minimum, him holding back would require us to hold back our Jace's Phantasm.
Because we are definitely winning the race here. So he gets him for 2. We draw an Encrust again, still not a land. But we have the Unsummon. So I figure we can get in, pump him twice, put him to 6, and he can be dead next turn. If he doesn't have anything. And then just when I thought we were in a good position, the game starts to get interesting. I don't remember what he has here, but I'm sure we'll find out.
Oh, I remember, but it may be the opposite of demonic.
Ah, that's right. That's right, I pumped him twice in response to the pump. I do remember now. He divine verdicts the guy, so I only get him for 2, put him to 4.
So I think we played the Kraken Henchling here. Does that sound right?
I believe so, because we just have nothing else to do with our mana, so. And it's an easy thing to switcheroo if we ever draw up to 5 lands.
Right. What's exactly the thought process?
Plays the Aven Squire, and then he also has a Rummaging Goblin, which I assumed would have come out sooner, but he must have just drawn it like last turn when he had the verdict. And we finally draw a land. Thank God. We get in for 1 because these would just trade, and we don't really want to make that trade. You gonna say something?
Yeah, I was going to say, particularly with the consideration that eventually we might put 10 cards in his graveyard, it seems poor form right now to trade off a 1-1 that could be potentially a 5-5 for a 1-1 that might attack for 2. Particularly because his attacks for 2 at this point are, like, a horrible decision when you're on 3 life. Like, you can't trade an attack for 2 for an attack for 1 when you're losing that race very hard.
Yep, so we just play an Entrancer. It's better than the Archaeomancer because we aren't really sure what we want to get yet. Essence Scatter and Unsummon both seem okay, but it's not something we particularly need right now.
I mean, just like my previous columns with the switcheroo, it's a very different game when your opponent knows that you have the Essence Scatter versus when it could just be in your hand.
Yep, so he untaps and immediately activates the Rummaging Goblin. Pitches a Jambay Tome and finds his second plains.
And so at this point, we're like, oh goodness, all the beats are coming.
Luckily for us, it was only the Avenger. I'm saying luckily because it could have been the Sublime Archangel or the The Captain would have been really bad. I mean, sure.
Yeah, because we can beat the Sublime Archangel with another land with Archaeomancer on summon, but
yeah, the Sublime
or the switcheroo, like
the Sublime is fine with the switcheroo, but the Captain of the Watch would have been a problem. And he has the Reckless Brew as well, which gets the Exalted. So we do not block. Going to 10. We draw the land, luckily. And I believe we decide to switcheroo here.
Yep.
And we do switcheroo, 0-4 for the 3-3. And this time, we figure it's okay to attack, because that way if he decides to block here, then he's just dead to the Sarah Avenger with the Archaeomancer plus the Unsummon for any flying blocker. He does block, and it surprises us. He discards the Crusader of Odric, finds another plains, and blows up the world after hitting us for nothing. That world's pretty dead. Look at all those people.
So the thing is, like, that was his Hail Mary to not be dead, but he's still, like we've clearly won the game at this point, but because we're ahead 3 cards in hand, soon to be 4-0, and, like, he's on 3 life to our 10.
We hit the Trading Post, which we don't really need right now. So we just go ahead and drop the Entrancer. It's just going to be a 1 damage. But
yes, this is a Horned Turtle that attacks, ladies and gentlemen.
he draws a land, splits into play. So that's good for us. We untap, swing the 1, and drop the Archaeomancer, bringing back the Unsummon. So he needs to put 2 things down. And he just ends up conceding. So we want to get
And I mean,
damage.
to be fair, we had done the math out, and the only way that he was alive was if he had ripped a removal spell to kill one of them. Because otherwise the blocker isn't going to stop the Unsummon Sleep combination.
Yep. So we ended up winning a game through damage, which I didn't think was going to happen, considering almost every creature in our deck had 1 power.
Or milled.
Yep.
Or was heavily reliant on milling in the form of Jesus Phantasm. But we did get there by damage.
We did. We should be back for the full video for round 3. Thanks for watching.
Have a good one.